Hi everyone, Chrissy here and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited that I got to create this little teacher's gift for ThermoWeb. You can check out the blog. I'll have the details in the description for the blog address. I use these easy cut adhesive sheets along with some deco foil. So initially what I did is I die cut the teacher's name out two different times because the chalkboard that I actually found it just at a hobby store. The one side was chalkboard and then the other side was a whiteboard. And my initial plan was to actually create a chalkboard by painting chalk paint on some wood and then gluing it to an easel, and I could not find the supplies that I was looking for. Maybe because it's towards the end of the school year or whatever it might be, but the supplies were gone. So I just went ahead and I die cut her name out twice. And for the period after Mrs., I used the exclamation point and I just pulled off the little dot from that. And then I also die cut the little hearts also. And I'm just showing you how I put them on the board and how easy it was to die cut. So I also decided to use some of the Easy Tear tape, and I wanted to go almost all the way across. So I just measured it out and then I cut it. And I did one for each side. I'm just showing you one. The easiest way to measure it was I used a nonstick craft mat and then I just placed it next to the ruler. And then that way nothing stuck or anything like that. I didn't have any problems because the stuff is super sticky. So if you put it like on a surface, it'll definitely stick to it. So I put down all the letters and then I just started peeling them off. Now the one side, we did one color, and then the other side we did another. We did the aqua and then the spring green. My daughter picked the colors because her teacher's favorite color is green, so we went with stuff kind of like in the green family. So I'll just show you real quick part of this side and then part of the other side. Now this was the first side I did, and I started at the top, and then for the second side I decided I was going to start at the bottom, and that actually worked a little bit better for me. I would think it's probably preference, but it just seemed like it was a little bit easier to have the foil go from the bottom to the top. And then here you can see I just went ahead and I put it onto that strip that we cut with the Easy Tear, and we have a nice solid foil line. So what I'm doing is I'm using a bone folder for this side, and then you can see you can also just use your fingers as well. So that's I did use a bone folder for this side too. Some of the letters I kind of just used my finger, and then I decided, because it looked a little bit different, it's a little bit shinier and sleeker when you use the bone folder. So then I went back and I just put the bone folder over it. But if you do not have anything like that, you can go ahead and burnish this just with your fingers and it will work perfectly fine, trust me, because like I said, that's what I did for some of them anyway. I was just kind of like playing around and testing it to see which one I liked better, and then like I said, I went back in so it was all consistent, and I used the bone folder. So the green, I think it pops so nice on the chalkboard. That's not a color that I would have picked. So when my daughter picked green, I was like, oh, I don't know. And it actually worked out really well. So then just so nothing would come off, because this will sit in her classroom, I decided to cover it all with some Mod Podge. And so I just went with a small brush and I just covered each little piece of foil. Nothing too crazy. I just put a thin layer on too. I didn't want multiple layers. I just wanted it to be protected. I don't want anything to scratch off, because my daughter informed me that this is going to be the mood board for the classroom. So she's in first grade. So she's very opinionated, but she's awesome. She loves to craft too. We craft together. And so I guess in their classroom right now on their big whiteboard, they put the mood of the class. And so she said this would be perfect because this can become their mini mood board. So then they can use the whiteboard or the chalkboard side. And I also went ahead and I grabbed some chalk and I tied a few pieces up with ribbon and put this in there for her. And then dry erase markers, I was going to, but I know they have so many in the classroom. I didn't want to give her any more for this year. I think my daughter has taken like 3 packs herself, just because if we have extra, I just send them to school. Just take them, take them, take them. I don't need them at my house. I don't have a whiteboard anywhere. So the finished product came out really great, super easy. So please check out the ThermoWeb blog for full details and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys.